Beaker wants to know, Mr. Oldman, what you've got there?
It's the photo album from the Taylor family from their last holiday.
Beaker says he remembered it a couple of weeks ago when they were away. No one was around to give him a hand. And he's felt quite flat for a week.
Quite so. I did not feel my chatty self either. It's good to see them back, and it's nice to see that they could show us all of their photos.
Yes, that was the RSPB bird reserve we went to for birds. You know, we had a lovely walk there, Beaker. It was really, really nice. He says his cousin Jilly migrated there. Wants to know if you've met Jilly, Mr. Oldman.
Julie who?
Jilly Mott.
I don't think I have. Look, they had a wonderful time. Stayed in a caravan with 2 toilets. And after that, they went to a ferry to the Isle of Wight.
Yes, Beaker, we did go in a boat. Yes. You wouldn't get in one of those.
Had to have faith and trust in those running the boat.
Oh, he's not so sure, Mr. Oldman.
So, how would you get there, Beaker? You're not exactly the fittest bird for long flights.
He's thinking. He says perhaps he could try walking on water like Jesus.
I was reading that Bible story just yesterday.
Jesus stayed on the shore to pray. Then the winds came up and the sea got rough. It was too rough to go back in to fetch Jesus.
And then the disciples had a fright. They thought they saw a ghost. But it was Jesus walking on top of the water.
No, he didn't sink, Beaker.
And once Jesus told them not to be afraid, the disciple Peter asked if he could come out and join him on the water. Come, said Jesus, and Peter did just that.
And Peter noticed that the wind had grown up and he became afraid. He started to sink.
Lord, save me, he cried. And Jesus reached out his hand and caught Peter.
You of little faith, he said. Why did you doubt? You might be a bit like Peter. And perhaps you prefer to travel in a boat after all.
It's difficult to have faith and trust when we see this storm around all of us.
Perhaps there'll be no walking on water for Beaker. But remember, we can all call out to Jesus to take our hand if ever we're feeling as though we're sinking. And if you want to know more about that story, look in Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 to 33.